Welcome to War India News Hour. Protecting digital world has major challenges. It is an absolute fact that the digital workloads are mission critical but very fragile, and those need to get protected. The digital world is the fifth basic human need, and the world cannot go on without IT anymore. As the industrialization of cybercrime, AI and exploit automation, ransomware, zero-day exploits, exploit as a service are increasing every day, the privacy concerns are on the limelight. With this, there is growing need for a protection platform vendor independent from a production platform vendor is required to enable freedom of choice. 83% of IT managers agree that cyber threats have become harder to stop over the last year. Therefore, choosing a firewall is a big decision. It is definitely a big challenge on what should you look for and how can you be sure of making the right choice. Companies of all sizes from both private and public sectors need security professionals. There is growing demand for the cyber skills gap that affects organizations worldwide and ultimately impacts the digital economy. Cybersecurity training is more important than ever as the skill gap has become a critical issue for many organizations. In the face of mounting cybercriminal activities and increasingly sophisticated forms of attacks, companies are looking for cybersecurity professionals to defend against threats. Networks are a fundamental component of any modern organization's information systems. The advancement of technology and digital innovations also implies an increase in threats and vulnerabilities. I am a strong believer that in every crisis there is an opportunity, and the bigger the crisis, the bigger the opportunity. Digital technology has brought new opportunities to innovate, compete and drive economic growth. Resulted with the big screens shutting production has come to a halt, advertisements has been disrupted, e-commerce is on rise and entertainment consumption is on the rise at home. Let's look into today's headlines in War India. Emotet Trojan attack to rock Japan, France, New Zealand and many more countries. Cybersecurity agencies across Asia and Europe have issued multiple security alerts regarding the resurgence of email-based Emotet malware attacks targeting businesses in France, Japan and New Zealand. The emails contain malicious attachments or links that the receiver is encouraged to download, New Zealand's Computer Emergency Response Team, that is CERT, said. India says it was the PLA that opened fire along the LAC. Hours after the Chinese army claimed that Indian troops opened fire along the disputed line of actual control in Ladakh, the Indian army said on Tuesday morning that it was actually Chinese troops that had fired a few rounds in the air. Following fresh tensions, Army Chief General Major Narawane briefed Defence Minister Rajnath Singh on the ground situation, a defence sources said. Entire GST shortfall will be compensated soon, says Centre. States and union territories will get full compensation for the shortfall in GST collection this year, will be paid and honoured, a senior official from the ministry officials said. Total GST revenue shortfall during FY 2020-21 is estimated at Rs 3 lakh crores. Since collection through the compensation cess is likely to be 65,000 crores, the net shortfall could be Rs 2.35 lakh crores. NCB arrests Rhea Chakraborty. The Narcotics Control Bureau, that is NCB, today arrested actor Rhea Chakraborty on charges of allegedly procuring drugs in a case linked to the death of actor Sushant Singh Rajput. Chakraborty reached the NCB office located at Ballard Estate in South Mumbai, where she had been questioned by the NCB for about 8 hours on Monday and 6 hours on Sunday. Klarna eyes $10 billion valuation on $500 million fundraise. Swedish buy now pay later outfit Klarna is looking to raise $500 million in a funding round that would double its valuation to $10 billion as per Reuters. After a massive $460 million fundraise last year, Klarna claims about 85 million customers and 235,000 merchant partners. Earlier this year, Klarna acquired Italian BNPL firm Moneymore and launched a savings account for German consumers using online deposit marketplace Raisin. EdTech's valuation now at $10.8 billion as Silver Lake commits. Online learning platform Byju's has raised $500 million in a fresh round of funding led by US-based private equity investor Silver Lake, along with participation from existing investors including Tiger Global, General Atlantic and Owl Ventures. The new round values Byju's at $10.8 billion, up from its last valuation at $10.5 billion from its earlier Series F round that was closed in August, said a person aware of the deal asking not to be named. Apple to unveil 4 new iPhones at an online launch event on 15th of September. Apple Inc. said it will hold an online event on 15th of September where the company is expected to unveil its latest 4 5G iPhones and new Apple Watches. The event will be streamed from the company's website starting at 10 a.m. Pacific time. This year, the event will be only online due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Paytm to sue Cyber for communicating false facts. Paytm Mall has sent a legal notice to the US-based cybersecurity startup firm Cyber for feeding fallacious information to the public about the Foremost database breach in one of its reports published on 30th of August. The company's blog conveyed that a cybercrime group with the alias name John Wick managed to intrude into Paytm Mall's database. Now it is the time for Cyber to prove the facts. India may resume PUBG to play, company access China connection. PUBG Corporation has assured to work with the Indian government to lift the PUBG ban so that gamers can continue playing the battle royale. The company officials responded stating that it would revoke Tencent's license in the country. India successfully tests hypersonic technology demonstrator with scramjet engine. India successfully tested an indigenously developed hypersonic technology demonstrator vehicle, that is HSTDV, powered by a scramjet engine, which will serve as a critical building block for next-generation hypersonic cruise missiles. The HSTDV test conducted from Orissa coast at 11:03 a.m. to demonstrate the autonomous flight of a scramjet integrated vehicle propelled India right into an extremely exclusive hypersonic club consisting of the US, Russia and China as of now. COVID watch. The number of reported coronavirus cases from India stood at 43,38,106 with the death toll at 73,506. To conclude, the situation in the cybersecurity reflects skills shortages in the wide IT market. However, the growing scale and intensity of cyber attacks means that demand for cybersecurity professionals are growing much faster than in other segments of the IT job market. A report says cybersecurity skills shortage has created additional cyber risks for their organizations. The demand is strong. It's an unfortunate truth that cyber attacks are a permanent fact of life. As companies continue to embark on their digital transformation, allow people to work from home on a semi-permanent basis, or put data and tools on the cloud, the need for security expertise isn't going away anytime soon. That means the need for people with security skills will continue to grow. One estimate of the global shortfall of skilled workers already surpassed 4 million workers before the pandemic. As one technology leads to another technology to solve the crisis, we are entering into the quantum world and quantum internet with robust security, higher speeds and many more. There is a global race to use quantum computing for a new era of communications, and it has several advantages in that it is almost impossible to hack and can detect attacks in real time. Let's wind up for the day, but do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Magazine. Please download the War India app for the latest news and updates, which is available on Google Play Store. Stay tuned for more updates. Thank you.